Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Wednesday, May 1st, May Day 2024. Crazy day, crazy week. And today, Chairman Powell speaks. Everybody will be parsing every word that he says. But in fact, the man is kind of a dead man walking because he can't go up and he can't go down and he can't go sideways. So, but certainly the market will react to every blink and every smirk and every veiled threat that he makes. So, I don't know. It's just kabuki theater, is what is happening today. And if you're thinking about buying, I guess the question I would ask myself is has the negativity been priced in? Of course, the fear of higher for longer or just higher instead of lower Fed funds rates. Has that been priced in? Well, the stock market probably tells you it has because there is panic in the streets, and we're seeing a lot of negativity out there. And I would also say, if you think the Middle East crisis is behind us, well, think again. How many times did they tell us that about the Ukraine, and there was euphoria in the market, and et cetera, and then that came to a crashing halt. I don't think there's any peace deal in the offing in the Middle East. And as far as I can see, things are bad and getting worse. So that's my spiel for the morning. Let's see where we're at on the spot market. If you were going to buy metals a few days ago and were paying more, and you're not buying now, I think you have to ask yourself why. We have got gold up $9.60 at 2,296.50. Will it recapture the $3,000 number? It probably already has in the futures market. If you didn't know, there is a divergence between the spot market, which is today, and the futures market, which is contracts for tomorrow. And it could already be over 3,000. I'm sorry, it could already be over 2,300 in the futures market. Same thing for silver. We're up 20 cents this morning at 26.46, which I think is a buy zone if you're just going to buy. Or you can wait, and we'll see what Powell says in a couple hours. And, we could see this move 50 cents in either direction real fast. All right, in the GSR category, we've got the GSR, that's interesting, down this morning at 86.47, so maybe it was overblown to the downside and now trying to pull back to that 82 boundary. But we also have upside on the GSR at 90, which puts downside on silver probably down to 25 bucks if you want to think pessimistically. We've got the 10-year, which has just been blowing up. 4.668 on the 10-year, threatening to go to 5. Everybody kind of expects it to go to 5. I don't know. Maybe it will. That is a really tough one to call, especially if the auctions don't go well. Especially if Japan is liquidating treasuries to protect the yen. Everything is moving in a tectonic way, so you can pay attention to that if you want. Pardon me, but I don't know that a 5% 10-year would actually stop gold and silver from going up. A lot of those relationships are a little faulty these days because we have the wheels off the bus with the federal government and no hope in sight. All right, and if you're watching copper, which is one of my big tells, industrial commodities, they have been pulling back, but copper is still a solid 4.52, and we started watching it when it was under $4. I wouldn't call that weakness. I would call that backing and filling and consolidation, ready for the next move. If copper busts down below $4, then I will certainly change my green light to red. All right, in the pre-market, the fear is back at 39 on the fear index. We've got the Dow futures down 76, S&P futures down 18.5, NASDAQ futures down 87. Big tech is in big trouble, and the seven horsemen of the apocalypse are looking like little scared puppy dogs right now. If you have your money in the stock market, I don't know what to tell you. Hope for better days, and don't open your statements for a while. All right, in the deal category, here we go. We'll start with the 1/10 Gold Eagle at Bold Precious Metals 253.80. And then we'll do the 1/10 Maple over at Pinehurst Coins 260.07. Skipping up to the 1/4 ounce Eagle. And you can look at all of these. The website is updated every day by 6 a.m. Pacific time. And I generally only do this once a day because I still have a full-time job. But do get over to the website, and appreciate if you like this video right now, and also subscribe. And then get over to the website if you want to get my deal alerts. For those of you that are looking for a deal this morning, the Costco Gold Eagle is up. I did an alert to nearly 500 people this morning. And it's very interesting that nobody was buying that yesterday. It didn't go out of stock. And either it's back or it never went out of stock. So you want a Gold Eagle under spot and you have that Executive Club membership, you can pick up this very Gold Eagle in the low 2200s. At Costco this morning. If you don't have the Executive Club membership, you may or may not want to jump on that. But just telling you now, you can bust away and go check out Costco and click the link on my website. That'll take you there as well if you want an Eagle under spot. People were paying $2,400 for Eagles not that long ago. Now they're $2,200 and nobody wants them. Go figure. Okay, and you know, we all have to wonder what in the hell is up with stackers that stop buying when the prices fall. I don't know what's up with that. All right, and here we go. Let's keep going. This Buffalo is beautiful. I wish that would come out at Costco. $23.75 for a Buffalo at Liberty Coin. Very nice. Let's see, is the Krugerrand the cheapest of the cheap? $23.10 for a Krugerrand, just about $10 over spot this morning over at Pinehurst Coins. There's a random deal you may find interesting. Here is the St. Gaudens you may find interesting. We've got 1 gram at spot over at APMEX, 20 franc coins, the Ducat if you want to mess around with that. And oh my gosh, what is Golden Assay going for? $2,365 at bullion.com, but I would get the Costco Eagle for cheaper if I had that Executive Club membership. But I do have a $10 off on that purchase if you want to do that. We've got Platinum Eagles. I was talking to a friend this morning about Platinum Eagles, and I paid less for mine a while ago, but I really like this Platinum Eagle. You know, the U.S. Mint isn't making them anymore. So you collectors out there that also believe in platinum, you got double jet engines on your back on this one, but you will pay up for it. So it is not cheap at $1,150. It is cheaper on eBay, as are most of these things. If we get to eBay and you use the credit cards I recommend. Here's a 1/10 Platinum Kookaburra, which is still pretty cheap, $128.91, if you just want to dabble in a little bit of platinum. But if you're building the base of your pyramid, as I said in my video last week, you're sticking to Eagles, junk, and generic silver, right? You don't want to mess around with platinum when you're building the base of your pyramid, in my opinion. 1 Silver Eagle at spot at bullion exchanges. The remainder of the tube is cheaper at Bold, 31.86 for Silver Eagles at Bold, and that is the cheapest deal, right? So let's see, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. That is 530 over spot. And who says premiums aren't going up? Okay, I mean, even Vermilion Enterprises has raised his premiums on Silver Eagles, and he says premiums aren't going up. What's up with that? All right, and you can get a tube of 20 for a little bit cheaper per coin at 31.67 at Pinehurst Coins. If you're buying Eagles by the tube, we can beat that price on eBay, I think. My green light is on. I'm sticking with it. And, you know, after we get through the drama of today and maybe into next week, you know, metals and commodities are looking for a reason to stabilize here and continue their march up. Our government is not getting a handle on anything. They've got the credit card, they got the Amex Platinum Black Go Crazy card with an unlimited credit limit, and they are going to keep spending until we stop them. I suggest we stop them somehow. By the way, Kennedy got on the ballot in California yesterday as an independent. And there you go. What do you think about that? All right, we got one maple at spot at Bullion Exchanges. We got the rest of the tube also over at, oh no, at Bold. And they are 29.53 for a random maple. If you get the old ones, they may spot. If you get the new ones, they have shield guard. I don't know what you'll get. Britannias are pretty cheap at 28.63 over at JM Bullion. They do have good sales from time to time, and you just want to take advantage of these. That's a good deal, and that is a modern Britannia. But Britannias can spot as well. They do not have shield guard, in case you know about that. Krugerrands, I'm thinking about just eliminating Krugerrands from the selections here. I don't know why you want them. Typically, they cost a little bit more than something else. They also spot. So if you're collecting them, okay, fine. But I'm thinking about taking Krugerrands out of the mix. Philharmonics at Golden Eagle are 29.10 each. And Mama Baby Kangaroo is cheap on a per ounce basis. The deal that's up at Costco, well, let's check if the Buffalo's up. Everybody wants the Buffalo, and ain't no Buffaloes to be had. But I believe the Eagle is still up. Let's see, and there it is, $23.79. Take $90 off, and you be at $22.89. That's a little under spot. And I got one of these myself, and it's beautiful, and the card is beautiful. It's a nice looking presentation of the Gold Eagle. Somebody suggested yesterday that they're selling seconds because they don't take returns. Yeah, I guess that's true. If they don't take a return and you get a beat up coin, then you're stuck with it. I haven't seen evidence of that or heard anybody else say that. Mine was beautiful, so that's all I'll say about that at the moment. Buyer beware. Okay, this is the best deal from yesterday and still the best deal today. I see no reason not to trust Bullion Express, but I have not used them myself, and they're kind of new on the scene. A lot of these little dealers that pop up are actually subsidiaries of the big dealers, and they use them to move their metals when they're not selling enough at higher prices. And they do the same thing on eBay, so I don't know who owns Bullion Express. They also have an eBay store with high-priced stuff in it. But this deal cannot be beat in the junk category. 1905 for dimes, okay, and I doubt you'll get very many Mercs in there. But 1905 right now at Bullion Express. I was going to place an order for you guys to vet them, but they apply California sales tax rules, which means I have to buy $2,000 worth to avoid sales tax, and I don't want $2,000 of junk today. So use at your own risk. They are unvetted, but if they know how to apply sales tax rules, they're probably a legit dealer. That's all I'll say about that, but that is the standout deal probably of the day for those of you that need junk in the base of your pyramid. Lots of other good stuff in the bar category. This 3-ounce Kazoo Bullion bar is 82. So 82 divided by 3 is 28, 27. I don't know. It's just a little over spot here for a beautiful little 3-ounce bar. You can mess around with that. You can get one of those, can't you? Okay, and here is the vintage trapezoidal bar. They've still got them, $27.60 over at Bullion Exchanges. That is a 40-year-old bar. Let's get on to the deals on eBay. So, tube of 20 Silver Eagles. These are cull. You don't want cull eagles, in my opinion. And look at this, for $5 more, you can get legit Silver Eagles for BGASC. 641 divided by 20. If you have the PayPal card, you'll get 3% off. This is easy peasy. It's a reputable dealer. You'll get it right away, and you'll pay 31 bucks for an eagle. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with that, but buy them if you want. And if you get a 100 coin lot, you'll pay even less. I think you'll be under 31. Yeah, I think you'd be under 31 on a 100 coin lot if you have the PayPal card. And then you can get similar deals on maples. Here is one for $7.44, $7.45. How cheap can we get maples? 745 divided by 25 times 0.97 equals 28.90 for a maple. Okay, there you go. And I won't go through all the other ones. The junk is not as good a deal as that Bullion Express deal. So get your junk over at Bullion Express today. Even the 100-ounce bags are more expensive. Kilos are about $900 minus your rebates. And if you're looking for a bunch of 1-ounce rounds, 28.06, take $90 off, you'd be at 27.20. So that'd be whatever, 50, 75 cents over spot for buffaloes. That's a different buffalo. Oh, I don't want a Christmas buffalo, guys. Come on. But for 75 cents more, secondary market buffaloes at APMEX. I don't think they'll be beat up, but if you bought that deal, let us know if you get beat up ones. And if you want to get brand new ones, oh, that's cool. The Silvertown Indian, 28.10. They look to be brand new, so that's $4 more. You can get the brand new ones. Here's the Johnson Matthey bar, which I really like this vintage bar. 293.23 minus rebates. You get those if you're a stack elector and you believe in Johnson Matthey. I do. There's a big lot of bars, which go for a little more than rounds. Here's this Kilo Kook, which I wish I had it, but I don't. Mine is still in the mail, Bullion Exchanges. This is $9.26. Take $30 off. You'd be under $900 for a Kilo Kook from Bullion Exchanges. I hope yours gets to you. Mine didn't. And the Platinum Eagle, which I like. You can get a deal there. And for the gold, let's go right to the Gold Eagle, the 1-ounce Gold Eagle. And so for any coin, any, let's see, varied condition, I don't want you to have beat up gold in your stack. Here's a random gold maple, 2362. Take $75 off, you'll be in the 2200s for beautiful maples, random year maples from Bullion Exchanges. Or you can get a Krugerrand, or you can get this cute little kangaroo, or you can get a maple for a little bit more. And if you want to get to an eagle, 2373 versus 2362, about $10 more will get you an eagle. And I think you'd be pretty close to spot on that if you're tired of waiting for the Costco deals. I don't have a buffalo up here, but I should list a buffalo. How cheap do the buffaloes go? Let's see. 1-ounce gold buffalo. Let's get the lowest. Okay, 24.05 for a buffalo puts you at 23.30 or so. Puts you around spot for a buffalo, so you don't have to wait for those Costco deals. Just buy from BGASC here on eBay and use those credit cards. And of course, I like the commemorative, American commemoratives. Those are good. And we've talked about copper and platinum and palladium and in my store, etc. Let's see. Where was I? I was going to go somewhere and I forgot. Okay. Anyway, American Express 3% off will get you 3% at the grocery store, 3% at Amazon, and 3% on eBay if you check out through PayPal. So there's 3% if you want a really nice card, versatile card, but you have to have good credit for American Express. And here's my number one pick is the PayPal card, 3% off on eBay. Also 3% off at the US Mint and 3% off on Walmart. And then 2% everywhere else in your life. That is a fantastic card. And there's no annual fees or anything on that. Okay, and we have various spot deals. Here's the picks of the day. My favorite, I've showed you the Morgan Collector Series here before. Here's a Kookaburra for about $31. That's a good deal on a kook. I like this deal, and what I said here is, do you think I'm pretty? Okay, I do. I think you're pretty. $27.49 for vintage Engelhard bars. And again, if you have a big old stack, get one of those just to admire it. All right, and the Coke bars are really cheap at Walmart if you have a good credit card for the Walmart deals. The Una bars are $299.47. Stack electors are all over this. They're already selling them on eBay for $350, which wouldn't make sense if you bought it for $300, because the fees and the shipping would eat up most of your profit. but just a beautiful bar. I think probably everybody should get one of those, but the Royal Mint produces spotty products, and they can spot and they will spot. So take that into account and protect your bar. Get that into an airtight if you do buy one. First Majestic's new mint, First Mint, is selling good stuff, under $300. Here's a nice coin. Is it a coin? Yeah, there's King Charles on there. And those are 250. 250 at bullion exchanges for a 1/10 gold coin. You could do worse if you're looking for fractional gold. Here's a sovereign for you. Here's nickels. And in the 1 ounce round category, well, it's kind of a toss-up today. Everything is cheap. You can get the Kazoo Buffalo for 27.97, cheaper for larger quantities. You can get the Golden State Mint for 27.91, the Incuse Indian. That's a fancy round. I would probably get that over the Buffalo, but my taste runs kind of rich. Geronimo is very cool, good price. The Mustang is a good price. Even the Pandas, the Pandemonium has come down back to $30. I mean, they're still selling these things. My God, for a round, they said they'd retire after 3-4 months. They're still selling it after a year. Provident really blew it on the Zombux World Series by not sticking to their world. That's probably because they're run by JM Bullion, and JM Bullion is run by A-Mark Precious Metals, the big daddy oppressor of all silver and gold in the world. And, Provident, you screwed this up, and I'm pissed off about it. But if you're building this set because you think it's cool, they're 30.82 this morning. Okay, and we've got the 3 coin shops you'll want to watch for the 3 best deals. Vermilion, Minot, and Coinhuskers. Every day you want to check them out, and you'll be getting silver at 50 cents over spot if you want to go through that. All right, I do appreciate those of you that are checking out newretirement.com to plan your retirement. The sooner you start, the sooner you're going to retire. That's my promise to you, because you can't improve what you can't measure. Measuring things makes all the difference. Whether you're stacking based on the price you pay, whether you're trying to lose weight and you're writing your weight on the calendar, or whether you're trying to retire and you don't have a clue how close you are to retirement because you haven't run the numbers. You don't need to go out there and pay somebody $1,000 to do it. You sign up for this, it's about $120 a year, and you find out where you're at on your retirement plan. Then you make adjustments in terms of your stock portfolio, your bond portfolio, your metal portfolio, your Social Security retirement age, and you plan it and you tweak it, and you'll be retiring earlier than me. You do not want to be old when you retire. Okay, there ain't much fun left, right, if you're 67. But if you work those numbers, you can retire sooner. That's is sucking wind. Their revenues are down, their profits are down, they're closing stores. Starbucks is indicative of the world we're in right now. The U.S. is in big trouble. I mean, have you seen the reports from McDonald's? They can't sell a hamburger. Well, they're selling fewer of them at twice the price, and go figure, they are stumbling big. Okay, the poor people, or whatever you call them these days, are really pissed off. They're really pissed off, and they can't afford to live because the thing they spend the most of their money on is shelter, gas, and food, and car, and insurance. They can't afford it anymore, and they can't even buy fast food. So they're going to learn how to live on rice and beans until they get really pissed off, and then they're coming with the pitchforks. And somebody better do something about that. In the meantime, protect yourself, because our country is going to hell really fast. And depending on the debt market, we could see a major explosion here at any point in time. So I don't know about all that, but I hope you have your metals put aside, because this does not look good for America, where we're at right here and right now. And everybody is lying to us. So yeah, don't believe. You still happy with your stock portfolio? Everybody said it was great bull market, higher highs are coming, and look at it now. When we're down 10%, the question is, will it bounce or will it keep going down? You have to answer that question. Okay, we've got the Gixxon Sniper Tool, and we've got all kinds of crazy spot deals. Pick those up first. If you're a new stacker, just scoop them all up. Don't pay sales tax. If you have to pay sales tax, you haven't saved enough. Okay? Save more. Don't pay sales tax. Get every one of the spot deals on my channel here. And someone asked about one of the retailers that always advertises the lowest price. You know, it's a club of some sort. You don't want to be, in my opinion, you don't want to be in any club. Okay, you don't want to be in any club where people are calling you. They're telling you about the latest, slabbed coin that's going to appreciate. Believe me, I've been there. I messed around with GovMint for years. And you know what? All it did was exhaust my brain cells talking to these yahoos over there who are paid to sell you expensive silver and gold, especially if you're older. Don't get caught up in the TV shows. Don't be talking to an advisor. Don't ask Glenn Beck for his opinion. Don't fall for that crap, guys. Don't fall for it. Anybody who wants your phone number is going to harass you until you want to puke. So stay away from those guys, and stay away from websites that advertise those guys, and stay away from influencers that want you to use those guys that don't know how to shop. Seasoned stackers know it's only about one thing: who's cheapest, who's reputable. Click buy. All right, or an LCS that you really trust that gives you a good deal. That's also certainly a good way to go. But relationships with these online hucksters, you don't want it. And these guys on YouTube that are bloviating about tracking chips in Silver Eagles as they sell you stuff, and the people that are advertising their deals of the day, they have a great influencer on, maybe a Michael Pinto, maybe, other great influencers, and then they click to their deals of the day and they advertise junk silver at $250 over spot. And it's like, okay, thank you very much. Thank you for the great content. No thank you to get me to buy from an overpriced retailer because you gave me a good video on YouTube. We are not that stupid. If you're on this channel, you're looking for the best deal. You're not looking to make friends with somebody on the internet or support your local huckster or get in a live stream with somebody who's just blowing bullshit right out their ass. It's about the deals, and it's about buying and buying cheap and selling well and watching your timing. God, there I did it again. Another rant. No wonder everybody hates me. Man, I'll never get to 20,000 subs that way. Okay, Walmart has a 5% cash back, and it does work on precious metals. And if you want that, the card is only good at Walmart pretty much, but it's worth taking a shot on if you want to get a good deal. The Quicksilver card has a 4% kicker for eBay right now. And if you click through Quicksilver, the Capital One Quicksilver card, and then into eBay, then you can pick that up. And I think you can pay with any card. I have before, and it's worked. And anything else here? What's going on in the chat room? Chitty chat, 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 chat. All right, Vermilion is buying off-quality Silver Eagles at spot and selling them at 3 over. Why in the world would you pay 3 over for an off-quality Silver Eagle when I showed you how to get Eagles in the low 30s and they'll be pristine? But I know you guys like your Cull Eagles. Okay. If you're a new stacker trying to get more for your money, pay attention to the spread. The fact that he's paying spot for off-quality Eagles, I mean, if you have some, maybe you want to sell them. Okay, I just don't like beat up stuff in my stack. You'll always have to asterisk your stack. I've got 1,000 ounces. Oh, but there's some Cull Eagles in there, and there's some slick Constitutional, and then I've got some secondary market 10-ounce bars that have Santa Claus on them. Man, you don't want that. You don't need that headache in your stack. because you're going to want to sell someday. And the person buying it is going to want to say, is it retail friendly? You hear it. You hear Vermilion say it every day. Retail friendly. That's what you really want in your stack, unless you're going for vintage, and that doesn't matter. All right, there's another rant. Here we go. Bernanke's going to do his thing in about, I think, a half an hour, but we're probably going to get some gyrations today, up, down, misstatements, misinterpretations. What people typically do, what traders typically do, is they search for the most dovish thing he says, blow it out of proportion, rally the stock market, then calmer heads come in, and then they parse his words more carefully, and they realize that maybe the market shouldn't be rallying. But the market's been selling off for days here, and the tendency is going to be for a bounce, in my opinion. But, who knows? Who knows? That's all I have for you today. And again, please give me a like on the way up. On the way out, if you're on your way out of here, and check out the website and say hi in the chat room. I hope you guys have a great day, and you wished for lower prices, and we got lower prices. All right, so congrats, new stackers. You can buy cheaper. Bye now.